chat disappeared somehow. Wait, how did that happen? Hmm. How did that happen? Let's go fix that real quick. First order of business. Actually, maybe I can just go from here. They already have it open here, right? Yeah. Chat. How do I even... Oh, embed. Oops. Oh, no, I want embed web chat. Yeah, embed chat. There we go. Docs. How do I add one? Custom browser docs. Throw that up here. That's not the one I wanted. That's funny. This is what I wanted. Maybe? No, that's also not what I wanted. Hmm. That's weird. Embed chat. That's not the chat I want to embed. That is a chat overlay that I don't want to embed. Wait, why doesn't it let me just add my restream chat? Navigate to chat settings by selecting chat app from the more menu. Where the hell is the more menu? This computer's already logged in, so I'll use this one. Uh-huh. Default. Uh-huh. Wait, where did I see that? I was reading that somewhere. I was reading that on this computer. Also, what the heck's going on over here? Oh, yeah, I was doing my study over there. That's fine. Navigate to chat settings by chat app. I don't see chat app anywhere. Settings. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. I think the only way for me to do this, which would be dumb, there's definitely a URL for this. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can just pull it up through here somehow. Chat. Chat settings. Oh, there we go. Embed chat. Is it that one? Nope. Yeah, I want one that lets me type. Hmm. Hmm. It's giving me a totally different chat. It's not the chat that I want. So I think what I have to do is go to my profile and change the settings. There we go. This is the one that I want. Is there a way I can get the source for this? Copy current address. That's interesting. Custom browser docs. Are you fucking kidding me? It's just chat.restream.io/chat. Wait, if I show that. Oh, now it's asking me to log in. That's fine though. At least it's there now. Cool. Oops. There we go. Well, this was a kind of a cool thing that I started doing here. I'm just gonna save this. So now give me one sec. I'm gonna pull over. Actually, I can just do that from here, I think. Battery's not included. Oh, unknown terminal type. Jesus. Why is this? Okay. Oh, okay, because I got my fish things coming up. Okay. We got my fish completion. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is go into here, and I just want to kind of commit all my stuff that's not committed. Add chrono case study files, and then help add community enhanced assets. And then what do we have here? Templates, backups, 30 pix templates, Zelda Project Castle, all preview. Okay, here we go. Now we'll add the hero stuff. Add hero files. I'm just committing some stuff on my that I was working on my other machine, so we can pull them up over here. Very simple. The sword, the sample scene. Wait, dogman, character. Add. Miss character, assets. Dungeon walls. Oh, these are ping files. Dungeon walls modified. Sample scene. Add samples, scene, and update dungeon walls. I think, and trim dungeon walls, I think is what I did. Add sword. Okay, we can push that up. Come over here and pull that down. Cool. So now if I go into here, I can open up art. Oh, we can also, because we probably haven't committed that yet, chrono base. Save that. Which I don't even know if I need, but that's okay. Chrono base is not in there. Cool. Why can't, oh, because I did this. Makes sense. All right. What else do I have open here? Wow, I have all this stuff open still. I have this open. This was great. I'm really happy about making this template. Cool. So now I'm going to go here. We're going to open up. Here are 24 animations. There we go. Why is my reference frame totally blank? Oh, because it's invisible. The layer is invisible. But I actually don't have to hide it because, right? Because there's no frame on these frames. There's no cell on these frames. That's what they're called. So let's watch this again. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. I don't know how to stop this one from moving. Oh, wait, I do. It's this button. He does look a little bit weird, though, doesn't he? Like, what is it about this that looks weird? I think it's between these two. That's what this contact looked like. Oh no, it's between the down and the pass, right? What looks weird? Oh, maybe what I should do. Um, maybe what I should do. Let's try this on the arms. I'm just gonna try shading the backhands. Now it just looks like it's flashing colors for no reason, right? I don't think it needs that shading. I'm just gonna undo that. Can I revert to save? Um, I can open the history if I can find it. Sprite, no, edit, undo history. There we go. Let's also go into preferences. There was a thing that I had like multiple undo history or nonlinear undo history. I just want to see if that's on or not. Because I noticed that undo is very buggy. So I just want to make sure it wasn't that I turned on something that could make it buggy. UI with multiple windows. We found out that's buggy with my window manager. New render engine for sprite editor. I don't think that causes any issues. New layer binding method. Don't know what that is. Pixels should be blended with normal blend mode when the backdrop is transparent. I can't even tell what the difference is. Okay. Use native clipboard. Use native file dialog. Apply saturation value to hue slider. Flash layer when it is selected. Opacity for non-active layers. Color quantization. Performance. Use shaders for color selectors. Cache compressed tile sets for faster saving. Uses more memory. Memory should be fine. A sprite format, cell content format, compressed extensions, theme, undo. Here we go. Undo limit. Go to modified frame layer. When enabled, each time you undo, oh, we'll focus the undone change. Okay. Allow nonlinear history is not turned on. So what? I don't know. I'm gonna turn it on, and let's just see what that does. It's already pretty buggy. The undo history is already fairly buggy, so maybe I'm fine here. We'll see what that does to my undo history. Anything else in here? Show a sprite file dialog. Don't know what that means. Show home tab when a sprite is started. Expand bar menus on mouse over. Draw separation between each palette entry. Yeah, I like that. Interesting. I can export animations as CSS. Why is that not just an option when I hit file export though? and I go animation. Can I pick the file type? No, right? Like I don't even know if I wanted CSS. I don't even know what I would put here. .css because that's weird because this would be more than one file. They should just let you pick on the export screen instead of in the preferences. Animation. That is interesting though. A Sprite FLC? FLI. I don't even know what those are. JPEG, PCX, PCC. Qua? 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 What? WebP I know. And TGA, Targa. Sprite sheet as ping. Okay, whatever. Editor, zoom with scroll wheel. Zoom from center with scroll wheel. Auto scroll in editor edges. Discard custom brush. Preview straight line immediately with pencil tool. I love this feature. Auto fit on screen when the sprite is opened. Show timeline automatically when a new frame or layer is added. Oh, okay. Drag and drop. Okay, timeline range selection. Okay. Cursors. Use native mouse cursors now. This is cool. Crosshair type. Brush preview. Full preview. Negative black and white. Snap to grid when the option is enabled. Wait, what? The heck does that even mean? My cursor snaps to grid when the option is enabled? Oh, wait, what is snap to grid? Oh, Shift S, I think, is the default, which I have. Oh, I see. That's okay. That's actually really helpful. I'm going to leave that on because even though I don't have a button for this, I'll turn that on my other computer too. That's useful because it's going to show you where it's going to drop it. Because sometimes I'll put snap to grid on. I'm like, why is my mouse doing this? It makes no sense to me. But if that is on, then I'll be able to tell that I have the option on by mistake very easily. Background, okay. Grid. Visible grid, visible pixel grid. Guides and slices. Guides. How do you even make a guide? Let me look that up because normally you would like in like Photoshop and stuff, you would just grab, you'd have rulers. Is there a ruler? Grid, slices. Yeah, there's no. That's extras. I don't even know what that changed. There's no ruler, right? Layer edges, grid, pixel grid, brush preview tile, numbers, slices, okay. Selection edges. Yeah, there's nothing like, I don't know. Let's look that up real quick. Oh yeah, I was trying to use that other thing. What's it called? I don't even remember. We're doing some Proxmox stuff here. Get rid of that. Okay, and then what was I gonna look up? Oh, A Sprite add guide line. Create a guides layer and place lines. There are two things you can do. Turn on grids, which shows square pattern, create guides layer. Number two is what I do for character work around it. I place reference lines on a layer so that I can animate. Huh. Maybe they just mean like for the symmetry stuff that's built in. I don't know. But okay, so let me figure out what some here doesn't look right. I think what I was trying to do here, which I could maybe do more dramatically if I do it like this. I think I was trying to make it look more like his hand was going in, like in front of his body. It's such a big jump though. Where was it? Oh, excuse me. And that's on the up. And so to make it the same over here, I'd have to do the same kind of thing. I don't even remember what I did here. I think I moved it over too. Actually, that looks more normal, doesn't it? That looks more believable. So I guess it was the arms that were weirding me out. But I think that might be too much of a jump. Did I change the contact on this one? Also, that pixel moving is kind of weird. That's on a down? No, it's on a contact. The question is, should that be dark? And I think the answer is no. So this up, the other thing I'm going to do here, which made my life easier on the other computer, I can never find this button. Oh, here it is. I don't know why I can never find that button. It's a very hard button to find. And then we're going to do... Huh? Wait a sec. Thumbnails. Just big enough that I can read them. So up and up. Oh. That's interesting. We have some outlines that need to be fixed. Just this. I think it's the hand is bigger on this one somehow, right? It's not the same, right? It's this shape here. This, oh, and there's a outline missing here. But it's only 2 on this one, right? The other one is 1. Oh, because there's 2 up here, because the elbows are different. I think that's what I have. They don't have to be exactly the same. But I'm wondering if I do put that back. I don't like how the left, or the right hand rather, isn't moving 2 frames in a row. So maybe what I'll do here, let's throw on the onion skin. Is that even going to help me? I want to look at the frame before it. And then which frame is that? That's the contact? Okay, now we start on a contact. Over here. So I'll make this contact kind of do the same thing. There we go. This way the arms are kind of always moving. It does look weird though. Like his hand looks freaking gigantic. Let's try trimming that again. I think that looks a little bit better. Looks good to me. I don't know. What sucks is now I have to do this 2 more times, right? I have to make him walk to the right. And then I gotta make him walk up away from us. And maybe instead of walk forward, I'll give us a better name. Walk toward, because forward could be any direction, could be forward, right? Forward is, he's always walking forward, right? Whatever direction he's facing is forward. So we'll call this walk toward, meaning walk towards the screen. And I would have liked his hair to be bouncing. So what I'm gonna do, because this is kind of a weird, risky change. I don't know if I should even do it now. I feel like I should do the other animations first, like the side and the walking away, and then kind of tweak out the hair, because I feel like the hair is like, it's okay. It's acceptable, I think, the way it is right now. But I think what would add a little bit extra polish to it is if I make the hair move. I kind of want to make an idle one too. Idle one could just be him blinking. Could be him blinking, could be him breathing. Could be him tapping his foot like Sonic the Hedgehog. I used to love that. Uh, ah. Hold on a sec. Okay. See what he says. Pump house does sound kind of good though. Yeah, I think the key there was just keep his arms moving. Right? I think that was a good idea to keep his arms moving. Why am I getting Twitch notifications? I don't want to get notifications when people go live, like just in general. Let's go over here. I can't even disable them until I watch the advertisement, which is crazy. I just changed my permanent settings on here. How do you get to your settings in Twitch? There we go. Notifications. Sick. There we go. Turned off most of them. Don't have to deal with that again. Nice. Okay. We can do, what is it? New? No. There's another one, right? Yeah, I think it's Alt N. Adds a new frame. Yep. And this 3 to 8. That's an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that was an even number. How does that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Let me do this. Actually, let me do this. And I will save it. And then I'll go to my terminal here. What even is this window that's bugging out right now? Unsaved. Oh, LDTK. Like what's actually over here? I don't even understand. Not even running. Like, what the heck is this? Oh, tile setter. Also bugged. The capital T. Sick. Yeah, maybe down here is fine. Yeah, actually this is probably good. And then I can just come down here. Go like this whenever I need to. Fix. Awkward. Walking toward animation. Move arms more. Right? We got that in there. Now I'm going to go back to here. And I've got all my frames here. 1, 2, 3, 6. 3 plus 6 is 8. See, that's why I'm confused. Those numbers don't make sense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess because the 3 counts as a 0, basically. Whatever. Math, obviously not my strong point, so that's fine. So I can move his head up and down. Why didn't that work? Selection. Maybe there's some selection options here I'm not seeing. Let's go into preferences. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. Selection. Move selection on add mode. Select a tile with double click. I love that feature. Snap to grid when the option is enabled. Force rotate sprite even for straight angles and edges. Transform cells in the selected layers or frames on timeline. When you transform the selection, all cells in the timeline will be transformed. With this option, if you select multiple layers or frames, the transformation will be applied to all cells of the selected Right, without this option, multiple cells will be transformed only if you select multiple cells explicitly in the timeline. Am I crazy? Am I not selecting it right? How do you select both layers? Oh, what? It's only selecting one cell at a time. Huh? Let's look this up. A sprite, move multiple layers at once. Oh, I got it. I need to use the move tool. Is that why? Problem is now I can't use the keyboard to move them. Yeah. So the follow-up to that is a sprite, move multiple layers at once with keyboard. You can use the Move Layers extension by OakGC, which allows moving selected layers up and down in the layer stack. That's not what I wanted. You cannot move the background layer. Use Shift. What the frig is this? Zoom, zoom, enhance, enhance. Shift up arrow to lock X or Y axis. When you use the controller command key and left click, the move tool is selected with the auto select. This option allows you, okay. Yeah, he does it using the mouse. I don't want to do it using the mouse. I want to do it using the keyboard. So I think we're on our own here. I'm gonna grab this. Why is there a fly in here? Hmm. The other thing I can do, which they did say, which is a good point, is I can make it into a group. And I could call this head. Then it's not really, at that point, it's just me using this tool and still not using the keyboard. Right, up and down is still just selecting layers. Selection. a sprite, move selection multiple layers. Okay, you have to use the move tool. This is like mega basic. Nope. Use the move tool, not the selection tool. Wait, what? Use the selection tool to select the area. Next, select all the layers. Drag the selection to a new location. You will not see... Oh. But after you place the selection and click off of it, that sounds like bullshit. Where's my... There we go. Okay, now we have both layers selected. Oh, it does work. And again, my undo button doesn't work. Okay, so I have both of these selected. Okay. I knew it was possible. I guess it just doesn't look like it updates, which is kind of nonsense. New tag, idle. So I go like this, I go like this, I hit the down arrow. Oh wait, hold on. Move that back up on this one. Oh, I almost had it. It didn't, okay. Alright, go like this. Nudge one. Go to the next frame, nudge one. Ah, but then it breaks. Right? It works on the first one. No, it didn't even work on the first one. I don't know what it did. It did nothing. It did literally nothing. So I just have to go like this. What? I don't think anything moved. No, it did. It put this... What? Yo, what is going on here? It moved his head so far down, but it put it in every single cell in the animation, which is not what I wanted. Oh my gosh. Let's start over again. Maybe I made a mistake of creating all the cells at once, and I shouldn't have done that. I should just go like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Dude, for real? Let's go back. Try to find the last time I saved, which apparently was never. Because undo history is broken and buggy. Yes, I have never saved. Okay, oh wait, here we go. Ugh. Okay, well, we're gonna do git status. This is why we have git. Git checkout. Updated from index. I need to reload the file. Okay, it is the smaller hand. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna new. This one we want in a different frame. New tag. Idle. Okay. And I want to take the head. Move it down one frame. Which has affected everything. Oh, because I selected all. I see, that's sneaky. So what I need to do is go like this and then just probably select these two cells. Then go down. Yes. Okay, so hold on. So here's an idea. Oh, no, no, no. So those are all the frames I wanted. Now let's try doing what I was trying to do before. Go like this. Down. Go like this. Down, down. Go like this. Down, down, down. I don't know. Just as an example. Nope. Does give me an idea for an emote though, where his jaw could drop. When was the last time I ate out? Trying to figure that out. Figure out if I'm going to eat out today or not. What day of the week is it? Oh, okay. When was this? Past orders, November 6th. I'm actually doing pretty good then. November 6th, today's the 9th. That would have been 3 days ago. Huh. Can we get appetizers? Oh yeah, let's get some appetizers. How's it going? Tetoricina. So I'm trying to figure out why this didn't work. Let me just delete all these and just go new. What I wanted to do is just like bang, 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 like do it real fast, you know, and be all cool like, but Sprite's like, no, we're not going to let you do that. Oh, wait. That's the secret. No, that's not the secret. It only works when you do it once. I think once you create a new frame or you move to the next frame, the next cell, sorry, what happens is it loses the selection. And, you know, that is what it is. I wish they just kind of let you use the move tool with the keyboard. I mean, it makes sense. Sorry, I kind of lost sight of what I was actually doing in the animation, and I just made a very weird animation. So let's just delete most of this. I got caught up in how, just trying to figure out how to do this a little bit more efficiently in general, just like keyboard things, like, but whatever, is what it is. I love Sprite, but some tweaks would be nice too. Yeah. I wish. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of time. Maybe it's just a matter of time. Libra Sprite is open source, right? So there are a lot of things that I like, that I prefer about the official Sprite over the fork, the Libra, the free open fork of it. However, some of these other things are like very frustrating and they make me want to go in and fix them. So basically, it's all about how long it's going to take me to get to that threshold where I just pull the source code and slowly try to add some of my favorite features from Sprite into Libra Sprite. And then like fix the weird things that I have issues with. Like the undo history is very quirky, and I really don't like the undo history. I don't trust it. Even just normal undo, not like I have the window up here because I get so confused and disoriented because I hit undo and I'm like, well, you undid way too much there. And then you look in the undo history and like it doesn't even reflect what going back one frame. Like the undo history seems to record it properly, but when you actually hit undo, it's like, I don't know, the state machine's broken. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And maybe what I'll do here is I'll move the body up. So do you know? Oh, see, now I got to do the same thing. Body and arms. Or maybe just arms. I'd love a replay button on the undo history. What would that do? Like replay? What do you mean? He looks so silly. We could squish some of these things too here. Maybe his body should come up a little bit. And maybe his legs should get a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm just playing around with stuff here completely, seemingly randomly. What did this line come from? Because it doesn't belong here anymore. Oh. Huh. Yeah, why is that line there? I don't even know why that's there to begin with. Play through the entire edit. Oh, I see. Yeah, you want a time-lapse feature. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Oh, and then I don't even know what this looks like. What am I even doing here? Wow, 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 wow. You could also do some, I don't know. Again, I'm just messing around with an idle idea. I don't really have any thoughts off the top of my head. The other thing I can do too is try to do some subpixel-y things, like maybe take this, go like that. Looks more like he's laughing, or I don't even really know. Or laugh vibe, maybe slow to be breathing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to play with the timing. It still looks like a little bit intense, right? Um, Trying to figure out if I should keep it or totally scrap it. Let's try something else. Let's just try scrapping it and doing something different. My idea now is let's make him like sort of. Oh wait, hold on. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Forgive me. Okay, I'm just gonna completely erase it, which is fine. Oh, I see. It's funny though. It makes me laugh. Right, presumably it would be the bottom of his foot, so kind of be like that. But for this to work, that's cool. But for this to work, his pose kind of has to change, right? I think he wouldn't be standing like this. He would be leaning on his other foot. His weight would be on his other foot. So I don't know how to represent that exactly. That looks like he's moving his whole leg. That's how. That's about how Sonic does it, but you took the words. Yeah. He needs to be standing like contrapposto here. Oof. Both of the feet moved because I accidentally the whole thing. Oops. Is that right? It doesn't really look like he's leaning on that side, right? Like how do you make him how do I make him look like he's leaning? All right, the David. Okay, his hips. His hips are tilting. Rilassato, teso. Yeah, this is the relaxed leg. This one's totally straight, and this one's like bent. Let's look up toe tapping. This one's kind of cheap, but this one follows the same principle, kind of. What he's missing here is that this leg needs to be bent. This leg is perfectly straight. This one needs to be bent. I think it works with Sonic because Sonic has legs that you can see. Oh, this is good. Kind of. It's still not exactly right, but yes, because his weight is like anchored into his heel, so this kind of works. That doesn't help me. What is this? People parts. Okay. Not useful. Oh, he does it. This is from the show. He does this with a straight leg. But what they do here to show it moving is they draw the in-between frames. It's like 3 frames of animation, right? So I'm going to go here. And let's kind of open that up. Of course. Make me go through everything. Oh. Oh, there he is. Yeah, 3 frames. Down, up, and then tapping. Sonic Idol hips go back. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. So let me just, since he's the only one that came up anyways, when I search for this, let's just go Sonic sprites. And we'll just grab his actual sprites. Hey, look, here it is. Yeah. That's why they did this, because he's got this kind of slope. But like his legs are so multi-foot trick. Yeah. He's so fast that it, you know what I mean? Even his toe tap is fast. And then his back foot is also shaded darker. Except this one, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, is not so much. And interesting about this too is that the back foot colors are just darker. It's a lot more pixels too. Yeah, he's got a lot. He's got very skinny legs, so you can really make out the shape of it. My guy's wearing kind of baggy pants. Like he's almost got like harem pants on. And so it's kind of difficult to make out where his foot is. But, okay, so the other thing, I guess, the other thing here is that my guy, he's facing forward. And we can't have him facing forward. He has to be, his head can be forward, I guess. Wait, what is Sonic's head? Sonic's head's kind of forward, kind of like looking like, well, you want to mess with me, bro? I don't know. I don't know what kind of look. He looks irritated. But let's, I don't know why when I search for Sonic sprites, the whole thing doesn't come up. And here we go. Let me just go all. Spriter's resource. This should help us. Oh my gosh, this dark mode plugin is not wonderful. Sonic. There's so many that say Sonic though. It's good enough. Okay, we're gonna save this. I'm actually gonna put this in my art folder. And references. I'll make a new one for Sonic. Well, you know what? I'll create a problem first. And then I'll solve it later. AKA, there we go, download. What I'm gonna do is go arts. And I'll just, in references, I'll just throw it in here. Custom edit Sonic the Hedgehog, custom, whatever. That's the name of the file. That's what I'm putting in there. And then later on, if I end up having a lot from the same thing, then I can start organizing them. But for right now, I think it's too early to start organizing my files because I don't know necessarily how I want to organize them. This is very cool. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this one's interesting. This one's obviously not the original, I don't think. But this one's interesting because you can't even see his legs here, right? His feet are gigantic, but you can't really see his legs. This is a cool pose. This is a really cool pose. Like he's getting ready to go running. That's actually super cool. He's kind of contrapposto here. And this is a complete side profile. This is kind of the angle we're looking for. It's not really contrapposto here, but, or this one, right? And I think what we can do here, let's create a new layer to draw on top of this, annotations, and lock the original so I don't accidentally goof on it. And what I like to do, let's go Sprite, color mode, RGB color, that's good. I'm going to load default palette. And let's get a nice pink brush. Looking at PS1 games sprites, they also do the 1 foot shaded more too. Yeah, I just meant it was interesting. So this one's different. This one, is this one different? Kind of. It's the same shadow color, right? So the palette's still restricted, but this is a pink color and this is a red color, so the hue changes, right? That's what I was noticing. In the other one, it was more like, okay, this is red, and they made the back foot like dark red, so it would have looked more like this, right? Is how they did it on the other one. Oh, just interesting to notice. Yeah, actually, I mean, that also looks very cool though. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so what I want to look at here, get my pink brush. Whoa. Okay. Is I want to look at the kind of structure here. So his head's kind of here. His body is a bit in front of him. And then his legs kind of come down here. And he's got feet over here. This one's facing forward. This one's kind of going out. So we get this. And then his feet are just like super, super thin. And then this foot actually is kind of going out this way. And so we get this kind of shape. Right, that's his core shape here. And then this is cool because his hands kind of come out like this. And this is sort of the shape of his silhouette. You just kind of look at the form. You can't even really tell. It's kind of like this. It's really kind of blobbed up. There's no like gap in here, but if you want to make it more readable, you could do that. And that's basically what he looks like. Now let's take like a distinctly different color, maybe like this red. And it's not distinct enough. Green. Yeah, there we go. And just try to, I want to try to draw like the center line. Right, so his center line kind of reads Where's his head? His head's kind of stationary, so it's kind of like straight down. Oh my gosh. Straight down. Kind of like straight down, but bent like this a little bit. And that's kind of his posture. Okay, so my guy's not set up like that at all. So what we got to do here is sort of rotate his body slightly, I believe. Um, maybe get rid of his arms altogether. Turn off the onion skin for now. Right. Maybe leave them there and just hide them for now so I can focus on how to make his body read a little bit better. So what we're going to want to do, maybe put a little guide here myself. So my head's up here. And then I'm going to want him to, and his body's going to be pretty much below it. I want him to be leaning this way, and then this foot's going to come out. And then what's he going to do with his arms? And then maybe, so I don't want to copy Sonic the Hedgehog exactly. So maybe instead of hands on the hips, right? Maybe his hands behind his head like this. That's kind of a cool pose, right? This kind of, right? It's also kind of a, yeah, I like that. I like that. So this is kind of going to be the skeleton that we're going to go for here. But in that case, and his center line's kind of more curved like this. I had no idea you could zoom on the frames to get previews until watching you. Yeah, I figured it out by mistake. This is also, I think, an Sprite thing that's not in Libra Sprite. I can never find the stupid buttons because it's these two buttons where they're very tiny. So you press this one, and then you go to thumbnails, and then you can change the size of it, which is cool. Cute pose, thank you. Something, oh, you can also scale it up to fit the frame, but it makes it a little bit blurrier, so I just let it scale. What do you call? I think the difference here is that not clicking this maintains the proportions, right? But maybe not. Maybe just scales it, period, and it just has whatever double lines. I just did control mouse wheel. Yeah, I was going to say the mouse wheel also works. So one thing that's also cool that I figured out a couple days ago, you can pretty much use that on everything. But if I go here to my, oops. Gosh, I had one with tiles open somewhere. No, I don't actually. So let me open one that has tiles and I'll just show you this cool. You can zoom in on the tiles too. So like, let's say you have this tile panel here and your tiles are like mega small and you're like, I can't tell what my tiles are. You can control control mouse wheel on these and make these bigger, which is incredibly helpful if you have like small intricate details that you're trying to see. I like that a lot. I wish you could pull this out into its own window. Because I would like to have my palette width a little bit different because my palette kind of lines up nicely, and I wish I could keep this here and then have these line up nicely too. You know what I mean? Like if I did 3 across or something, and you know, I don't know, whatever. But that's just being greedy, and that's also like a weird numbers thing, and you don't know really what tile number, what the order is going to be in. I think you can rearrange them though. No, you can't do that. Whatever. That is a neat thing that was frustrating me that I figured out, so I figured I'd share with you. Okay, so I kind of like this pose. Am I talented enough to make this pose happen? So if he's facing out this way, I'm trying to imagine, right? If he's facing out that way, how do I turn his torso slightly? I think this side, it would be closer to us, maybe slightly bigger. And then this side would be in the back, maybe slightly squished. I mean, I can probably get away with it just the way it is. I believe in you. Thank you. This is the kind of encouragement I need, really, to get my work done. uh, I mean, it might work. I don't really know. Maybe. Also had this problem that when I was trying to like, at some point, I was trying to give him like a V taper on his chest, and I kept having this problem that I was accidentally giving him boobs. Went from like V taper to like voluptuous uh what's the word I'm looking for? Like wine glass shape? Hourglass. That's the kind of glass. I was like, that's not right. Um I don't really know. I'm kind of guessing here. That's kind of what I do most of the time, if I'm going to be really honest with you guys, is I'm really just guessing. And I'm kind of like, oh, does this work? What does this button do? I think I got to put these arms in now because it's getting hard to read. That's fine. I can put this posture layer kind of below. Oh, baby, look at that. This is also kind of a weird, also semi voluptuous kind of pose. Okay, wait, hold on. And wait, what? What? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no. Nothing wrong with him if you want him. If you go Sprite. Arms. Oh, they're hidden. Hidden. So I'm just gonna delete this one. We're gonna start pixeling out some arms here. And then I think this is gonna be the opposite because the shadow's gonna be, you know, it's behind his head. But what we're missing here is more like he's scratching his head. Two things. One is I think the arm needs to be up more. The other thing is it kind of needs to go in more. Right? Am I crazy? Yeah, it just looks like he's scratching his head. Just get like a general outline of what I want here. Like this also isn't exactly right. He should have an elbow somewhere. There should exist an elbow. Like this is making his arms go way up. Do they go way up like this, or do they go more at an angle like this? Like more straight, more perpendicular. I think maybe this should be more perpendicular. So like maybe more with like a slope and then go up. Right, kind of like that. That's very confusing to look at, so we're gonna erase some lines now. That is a giant arm. That is a giant arm. Right? Ooh. Occasionally I accidentally hit the delete key and the entire layer just explodes. getting kind of close. But he's also kind of an angle. I also kind of got to do the foreshortening thing. Not very good at this. We'll figure it out. I chose this very challenging pose, and we're gonna figure it out. Because what would the fun be in not trying to do the challenge, right? I think kind of this shape maybe reads fairly well. I don't know. Start over. Not sure if this change I made to the body is really helping me either. Let's put that back. Oops. Where's my body? Excuse me? Oh, that's not the right arrow. No, yeah, that is the right arrow. What? Body. There we go. Maybe this should stay the same, but this should get a little bit shorter. Instead of me trying to make the other thing look bigger. Like maybe a little bit like that. Okay. Maybe this comes up like this. And this puts us at a little bit of an angle. Right. And then I go to legs. Do the leg thing. That's good. The belt looks so botched. I want it to like look like it's on an angle, but at the same time, it just looks so weird. It looks so weird, dude. Also not helping me too much working in layers here. Making my life a little bit more difficult. Right. That makes that look a little bit bigger, which is good. We want that. This side should look bigger or smaller? Should look smaller. What? I don't know. Come back to it. Let's go to the arms. That's what I got. This one can be a little bit higher because this should be more to the side-ish. Maybe we add more of a slope to this one. Okay. Needs to be thicker, I think. Needs to be more elbowy. That is a word, I promise. And now this can come down here. Ooh, this is so hard to read. Like, really, his head could be tilted up also, or to the side or something. Wait, what happened to the appetizers? I thought we were getting appetizers. How did that come to an end? if I order out today, where would I get food from? A couple of my places that I would normally choose are closed today. What could I do instead? I feel like I haven't had... What haven't I had in a long time? I haven't had Thai or Indian food in a very long time. I feel like that's not right. Maybe this should calm down more. Ugh. Not terrible, maybe. Just comes down a bit more. I really like this character. This show's better at animating it. Let's figure out what we're gonna eat, because I need food. And then I'll work on it till my food gets here. Let's try Indian. What? Pick up. Where is this place? Let me look at this on a map. Oh, that is right here. Let me look at their menu real quick. I've never had this place before. Let me try this one, maybe. My God, it's making my mouth water, dude. I'm so hungry. This is a problem. Onion tomato sauce. Like I've had it before, but I don't know. Is it the same thing? What is butter chicken? I don't even know. Is that a thing or did I make that up? Yeah, versus curry. In a tomato-based sauce with a different origin, flavor profile, ingredients, and preparation. Butter, known as murg makhani. Ah, hi, hi, hi. Is a traditional Indian dish originating in Delhi. Boneless chicken is marinated in yogurt and spices. That's why it's so creamy, I bet. And then grilled in tandoor oven. In contrast, tikka masala is widely regarded as a British Indian creation. Yeah, I like the creamy. Nutritionally, both dishes are high in fat, calories, and sodium. So maybe I shouldn't get either one of these. This place sells Indian food? That's interesting. Oh, I'm so hungry. Yeah, that's weird. They have Chinese food and Indian food. Do I trust it? What did they say this was called? Merg. Okay. Oh, this place has butter chicken. That is expensive. I haven't had it in so long though. Does it come with anything? Why is it so expensive? You know, I'm gonna do it anyway. Who cares? Do they have naan? Naan. Give me naan. They do. Butter naan. Garlic naan sounds good. They have milk tea. Oh, no, they don't. This other place does. That place has milk tea? Is that what that place is? That place is a tea place? I had no idea. So $0 delivery fee is nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's why. That's dumb. Okay. Do that. Uh, Put this on so I can tell when people are here. And let me use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Throw up a Twitch ad while I'm out, and you guys won't get any ads for the next hour. I'll be right back. It's gonna be a long one, so you can mute me for a bit if you want. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Think we're back? Yeah, we're back. Maybe that's not a bad shape. And then maybe I just, oops. Maybe I don't even have an inside contour. I just do everything like this. Does that even make sense? I think it looks good coming down. Or maybe there's just like one pixel here. Ooh, scared the shit out of me. My headset just died. I'm not really listening to anything right now though, so like maybe I should still change the battery before I forget. Maybe I just won't wear headphones right now. I'll just hang these up for the time being. Or, hmm, I mean, he should have like a shirt on, right? Presumably. Like maybe some part of this is his shirt sleeve. Maybe that's not so bad. And then the slope of this thing on his body is a little bit weird. So let's try to fix the body again. He's still like looking straight forward though, which is not what my intention was. Uh, why is this like this? Hold on a sec. Was this like this before? Sort of. Yeah, I guess it was exactly like that actually. Unless, oh, I see. Kind of goes like this a bit and then bodies. Oh, arms has this pixel for some reason. Ah, that's true. So if he's got sleeves, so what the heck is he wearing? Is this a tank top? I think it's a sleeveless thing, or is it a shirt? If it's a shirt, then he should have sleeves like he does here. Otherwise, maybe it's not. Maybe his arm is like a single pixel. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog got away with just using a single pixel, right? So I don't see why we also can't get away with that. So let's go back to arms. How big were his arms over here, though? I mean, there were a couple more pixels, but that's because his hands are really round and big looking. But if it's down here, then maybe this part's bigger. And then, oops. And then maybe this comes up here more. And then kind of. Like, I feel like it's a good shape. Just, I don't know. Maybe this on the body should come out a bit more on the sides. Yeah. Okay. That's decent for the body, maybe. And then maybe that helps us with the arms a little bit. This is just a straight shot with this. This I tried to make a little bit more angled. And I'm feeling like maybe I shouldn't have. I try to make this a little bit more of a steep angle. That's the other thing too. I could also even do on the other side. Just make his arm go up straight. Get rid of this for a sec. If I go like this, and we just flip it. Oh shit, that looks pretty good. I think we found a winner, you guys. Kind of like that. So that you can see more of it on this side because his hair is not in the way. Then we go from here to here. And this is where we'll start tapping the foot. We go legs. And I'm just going to leave that there instead of trying to change it. Start with a whole different shape altogether. Right. Maybe even have this come out a bit more. Does that make sense? Like really exaggerate that foot shape. Hey, maybe. Wait, why is this? Oh, I still had this one. Whoops. I do like this foot shape. But let's I'll just remove that frame for now. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll just delete that. I can always grab it from the other side if I need it, right? Oh, I see what's going on here. On my legs, I need to put that back. And maybe even in here, darken this up a bit more. To really make it look like it's covering it up, right? But if this is in shadow, oh, well, if that's in front. Maybe that one dot just, yeah, because it adds a little bit more shape and roundness to the thing. I just want to check up on this. Sick. Food should be here in 10 minutes. And should he be looking straight at us, or should his... It works really well as a 2-frame animation, I think. But like also to go from here. Oh, I goofed this up by mistake. Let's go to the body on this, and I think delete, and then, oh, yeah, that's fine. And I guess copy the body from here and paste it in here. Nope, that's also biffed. I think we just go like this, and I think that's fine. Oh, this one's also screwed up. Hey, would you look at that? I think I screwed it up on all of these. I did. How did I do that? I must have selected all of them somehow. Oh my gosh, I just wrecked the body on all of these. Well, the body I don't think is supposed to change in all of this. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of go like that, I think. I think that's right. How come I still have to do all of this everywhere? I like moved these, that's what I did. I moved these two, I moved these 4 pixels, and I did it on a whole bunch of different frames. And I don't know how I did that. I really don't know how I did that. Okay, I think that's fixed now. Okay. Kind of works. It's not what I wanted. It's like not he's not posed the way I wanted him to be, but he's kind of doing the thing. And maybe what I could do is like go like this. Not what I wanted. And then what we're gonna do is he's gonna blink. How's he gonna blink? I don't know. Look at his head real quick and figure out how to make him blink. Sorry, head. The whites of his eyes will definitely disappear. Is it like that? Is that how you blink? Maybe that's how he blinks. And then this will be... Oops. Maybe this one also. Oh, I'm getting notifications. Oh, time to eat. Okay, I'll be back, but I think we are on to something here. Actually, even this might be kind of cool. $300, 200, 200. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I will